between the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. I'm Mike Breen, along with me, Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Knicks?
When you're facing Paul Pierce, I think the key is to keep him off the free throw line. The guy is the key to the offense because they put the ball in his hands and they live with him making plays, whether it's scoring for himself or making plays for other guys.
And I agree with you. Like Carmelo Anthony, he's so much stronger than he even appears. It's very hard to defend if he gets a half step on it. I think he's really improved as a passer as well, running pick and rolls. Now an improved ball handler, improved passer, improved three-point shooter. He still has a package of offensive basketball even as he ages.
Chandler's attempt won't go. O'Neal. Rondo against Felton. O'Neal, and he draws the foul. And Jermaine O'Neal will go to the line. First free throw, good. Boy, this is the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. Oh, he gets the steal. With no room to shoot, Garnett's shot swatted away. To Stoudemire. Chandler from beyond the arc. Can't hit from downtown. Allen jumper. Shot no good. Felton against Rondo. To Stoudemire. Oh, he shoots it. O'Neal the rebound. Rondo on the drive. Three-point attempt. It's good. Off the quick release from Paul Pierce.
Just what you want. Put a shooter in position to do exactly what he does. Knock down shots.
Chandler, the catch and fire away from downtown. To O'Neal. Shot blocked by Stoudemire. To Chandler. Throws it up from deep in the corner. Off the mark and still without a field goal for the game.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
Chandler directing traffic to Felton. Goes to the pull-up. That's a three-pointer. Won't go. And the scoring drought goes over 3 minutes.
You need ego in this league to be a good player. But you can't have an ego that is outsized of what your role should be. Right here, ego got in the way of him being a good player by making him take a shot that is not his shot or in his spot.
To Stoudemire. He shoots, and Amar'e Stoudemire with a nice play. To Garnett. Rondo on the drive, puts it in, and they extend. extend the lead to double figures. Felton setting it up. Shot clock expires, a 24-second violation. To Pierce, and he curls in. Pierce gets it to drop.
Rule number one of a great defense, you've got to dictate the paint area.
Felton coming across. The ball stolen. To Pierce, who puts it down.
That's a great job offensively, running the lanes and finding an open man in transition.
To Stoudemire. Chandler fires from downtown. Three-pointer. Won't go. A little ball fake. Gets him free to fire.
You see, that's a big play. Plays like that will give a team momentum.
Rondo on the drive. In the paint. And rolls in off the rim.
Now, that's great defense, but better offense.
It's a loose ball. Turnover forced by Rondo. To O'Neal. That's a catch and shoot for three. Won't go from outside the arc. Passes it right back. Felton against Rondo. Pulls it up. That's a three. Not able to hit from downtown.
That's good defensive recognition right there. With the shot clock dwindling down, they force the ball into the hands of a poor shooter. And it works to perfection. He misses the shot.
Stoudemire against Garnett. To Chandler. For two. And hit. For the layup. Scores. Nice touch.
Hey, you see a guy put his body on the line in the paint and then convert that into 2 points. That just infuses a sense of passion in his teammates.
Felton against Rondo. And they call a foul. It's against the Celtics. So the first team foul in the last 2 minutes. Next one, penalty. Doc Rivers has made a few substitutions here. Swatted away by Perkins. And there's the foul called against the Knicks. Second team foul. Boston's making a few personnel changes here. Pierce. Wide open for two. And Paul Pierce with the jumper gets it to go. Fires from three-point range. Pierce fires. And there's the buzzer. First quarter comes to an end. New York down by 17. Second quarter set to get underway. Huge lead early on. They can't play much better than that.
They did a great job of putting their stamp on this ball game by getting stops and then scoring on the offensive end.
And preparation and readiness is critical to getting off to a good start. They did it. They deserve this lead.
To Robinson. Trying to work it down low. He got a piece of it. Ball knocked away. It's loose. Out of bounds. So it will be Celtics ball. Boston's been attacking the rim all night long.
If you want to win this league, it starts with the inside presence. It's inside and then outside. They've made up their mind that they're going to dominate the paint area, and that's why they've been so effective in this ball game.
He's left open and fires away.
There's no disgrace in losing, but there is disgrace in quitting. This team has quit, as evidenced by giving up wide open shots.
There's a steal. To the rim. Lays it in for two.
I tell you what this team is thinking right now. Get me to the lobby. Let's talk about what's going on. This game is a blowout, and it's early.
Nice move into the paint. Ball knocked out of his hands. Reaches in with a steal. Slams it down. From three-point land, can't connect, and still looking for that first field goal here in the second quarter.
It's not about time and score. At any point in the game, that's a bad shot for you. You're not a shot maker, young man.
Off the dribble, no good on the layup attempt.
Good offense once again. Got the ball into the paint and to the basket. Just missed it.
Swats that away. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Doc Rivers is switching a few players here. Shot clock reads one. Too much time. There's a shot clock violation against the Knicks.
One of the reasons they've dug this big hole is because they are a turnover mistake-prone team. That's how you get in this hole, and the only way to dig yourself out and get back in the game is to value every possession.
And as a coach, I say get a timeout. This is something you got to talk about. You cannot continue to turn the basketball over and expect to have a chance to win in this league.
Denied by Garnett. Allen. Oh, nice pull-off jumper. Not able to hit. Puts it in off the penetration.
This is how you climb back into the game. Easy basket opportunity.
Robinson for two. And that won't go. Out of bounds. Doc Rivers has made a few subs here. Sweet fake. Gets him an open look. Pierce in possession. Rondo against Felton. Ref blows his whistle. Foul against the Knicks. That's their first team foul. Pierce. Blocked by Stoudemire. Whistle blows, a reach-in foul against Pierce. Oh, he loses it. Here's a steal. for two. Puts it up. From beyond the arc. Off the mark from downtown. And flips that one in. Pierce. Oh, he slams it through.
Great job of not settling on the offensive end. Continue to pound the paint area, getting quality looks.
Felton against Rondo. Lets it go for two. Pierce the rebound. To Garnett. Fires away for two. Won't go. Official has the call. Says it's an offensive foul. It'll be Celtics ball. Paul Pierce has been brilliant all night long.
Well, playing with extreme confidence tonight, as usual, has the entire package going. You talk about a guy that when he's on his game, there's nothing that you can do to contain.
Felton against Rondo. He puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rajon Rondo with the ball in possession. To the rim. And we have a foul. It's against Stoudemire. And it's on to the free throw line for a couple of freebies. Connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Felton against Rondo. Sloppy ball handling. Freddie pump fake gets off the shot. O'Neal the rebound. Paul Pierce with the ball in control. Allen's trying to do anything to shake free. To Rondo. O'Neal. Allen forced to shoot, and he does. Whoa, that's from half court. Unable to convert the three. Stripped away, stolen by Felton. Backing his way down in the post. To the rim, off the fake. Oh, he got hit on the shot attempt. Couple of free throws coming up. Off the mark on the first free throw. Oh, nice rebound by Garnett. Oh, quick move inside. Swarming defense, and he finishes at the rim. An 8-0 run for the Celtics. To Felton. Pulls up from beyond the arc. And they miss another one. Haven't been able to score now in over 3 minutes.
You got to question that play. He's not a very good shooter. That's not his strong point.
To the basket, flips it up. Nice move adjusting for two.
The best way to make a comeback in the NBA, wide open threes, layups, dunks, free throws. You do that by getting the ball at the basket.
To Stoudemire. Time winding down, and this will go. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. Paul Pierce with 15 points and 3 rebounds. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Friday after halftime. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson, Mike Green on hand. New York's getting embarrassed halftime. This one not even close. This may be the worst performance of the season.
No doubt. There's no excuses you can make for this type of performance. There are games where you're just not playing well, but what I'm concerned with, I don't see the energy and the passion.
I don't see anybody upset with the fact that we didn't get it done the first half. I think collectively, you got to find a way to come out of that locker room and be prepared to fight.
Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. O'Neal the rebound. Rondo setting things up. Lets it go. Pearson's shot off the mark. To the rim. Oh, that's goaltending is called.
One of the reasons they dug this big hole is because they are a turnover mistake-prone team. That's how you get in this hole, and the only way to dig yourself out and get back in the game is to value every possession.
And as a coach, I say get a timeout. This is something you got to talk about. You cannot continue to turn the basketball over and expect to have a chance to win in this league.
Toronto. At the rim. Won't go. The adjusted attempt. Garnett jump shot. Misses the shot.
That's a thing of beauty defensively. You want to contain the dribbler, not allowing penetration, and then solid contest without foul.
Puts it out. 2 points off the backboard. Toronto. Throws it down.
Somebody on the defense has got to be upset. This is Matador defense. Ole, ole.
Stolen by Allen. Toronto. To the basket. He's fouled. Amari Stoudemire picks up his second foul of the night. And Rajon Rondo will get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game.
I'm watching Rondo go to the line, and I automatically think this guy's presence on the defensive end and then offensively. Doc Rivers ideally just wants him to push the ball down the floor, scratch the offense, and make plays. And that's why this team is so effective.
And when he does that, it's usually when he gets a defensive rebound. And he's one of the great rebounding point guards to have ever played this game, which ignites their transition offense.
Felton against Rondo. Chandler jump shot. Pierce the rebound. Out of bounds.
Here's my question. There's a reason why it's a blowout. Who is upset about turning the basketball over? Time and time again, who on the floor? Forget about the guy in the suit and tie. Who in the uniform is going to say enough is enough? We have to start. Take care of the rock.
Don't tell me that I shouldn't turn it over. Show me by showing that you value the ball. Remember, basically getting off the shot is going to be, over the course of the season, worth a point. You can't be giving points away by indiscriminately turning the ball over. That is what will get you beat in this league.
Fires for two. That won't go. Oh, a ferocious dunk.
Time and time again, penetration at the basket, good finish. That is why they're blowing this team right out of the building.
To Pierce. Backing his man down. Allen jumper. And Amari Stoudemire with his 7th rebound. Chandler fires away for 2. Oh, a little too strong. Garnett pulls up, knocks it down for 2. And it's a 32-point lead for the Celtics. The pass is deflected, and they get the turnover. Nice pass. Lots of room there. The Celtics with the control of the boards. O'Neal the jumper, able to knock it down.
Even a Jeff Van Gundy-led defense can't do anything about this offense.
Shot is blocked. Ray Allen with the ball, now bringing it up. Pierce on the drive. There's the block, but whistle blows. That's goaltending. Lets it go. Knocks it down. That's a 2-pointer. New York down by 34. To Allen. Pulls up for the shot. Won't go, the 2-pointer. O'Neal's pass almost a costly turnover. For 2. Knocks down the shot. Boston shooting 50% from the field. Felton against Rondo. Shoots it for 2. Stoudemire's unable to knock it down. To Allen, able to pull up. Misses that one. To Stoudemire, looking for low post position. Oh, a nice rejection by Garnett. Pierce gets the layup to go.
There are some nights in this league where you're in the middle of a game saying, did I leave my game at the hotel? This is inexcusable. An absolute blowout. One team didn't show up.
And a foul is called. Kevin Garnett picks up his first personal tonight. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, for 2 from the line. To Garnett. And the whistle blows on the reach-in foul. Sweet dish. Gets to the rim. Flips it home. And a beautiful pass from Rajon Rondo. That's a 14-2 run for the Celtics. It's turned back by O'Neal. To Pierce. Kicks it back out. Pretty pull-up, open shot. It's good. A 2-pointer. And Rajon Rondo with 9 points. Stops on a dive. Pulls up for the shot. That's going to be a quick 20-second timeout. Doc Rivers is switching up a few here. To Pierce, quick release for 3. Can't hit from way outside. Puts it up and gets it to go. Amari Stoudemire with a nice dish.
You know, if Dr. King was coaching this team, he'd say free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty we're free at last. A quality possession.
To Pierce. Spinning inside. Able to hit.
Hey, can you say blowout? Is it going to change? Not with this defense. This defense is the reason why they cannot compete here tonight.
Stoudemire. Oh, he swats it. the pick. Rondo puts it up for 2. And Amari Stoudemire with his 9th rebound. Fires away for 2. Cans the jumper. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. The Knicks down by 40. Big lead at home as we get set to start the fourth quarter. We just got to continue doing what they're doing.
Oh, just a great job of setting the tone early on and then carrying it the rest of the way.
Absolutely. That's what the home team is supposed to do. Put their foot down, go for it from possession number 1, build a big lead, and then take a breather in the fourth. That's great athleticism right there to finish with strength, absorb the contact, and earn your way to the line.
Convert the free throw. Ball knocked loose, and it's a turnover. Fires away. What was that? Good play. Gets the steal. Goes to the goal, and the layup is good.
The right idea, scoring easy ones in transition. But the fat lady's already saying this game is history.
To Robinson, shoots for 3. No go from beyond the arc. And they come up with a turnover. To Azubuike. Gets it up for 2. Off the mark. To Robinson. From the corner, a three-pointer won't go. And they're still looking for their first field goal of the fourth quarter. To Azubuike. Off the turnaround. They keep it alive for a second chance opportunity. Scores. Nice move. Now he accelerates. Went for the steal, but is called for the reaching on the shooting. Boston shooting 66% from the line tonight. Misses the first. Misses the second one as well. To Chandler, pulls it up from downtown. To Allen, goes for the three-pointer, can't connect. Fourth quarter still without a field goal. To Stoudemire. And a 3-second violation called against the Knicks.
One of the reasons they dug this big hole is because they are a turnover mistake-prone team. That's how you get in this hole, and the only way to dig yourself out and get back in the game is to value every possession.
And as a coach, I say get a timeout. This is something you got to talk about. You cannot continue to turn the basketball over and expect to have a chance to win in this league.
Won't go. The scoring drought goes over 3 minutes.
Hey, you can sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
Great pass. Stops on a dime and pulls up. Misses for 2. To Chandler. Ball rejected by O'Neal and goes out of bounds. Right back. Fires for three from the corner. O'Neal the rebound. To Allen. Goes to the pull-up. Puts it in. That's a two-pointer. And it's a 36-point lead for the Celtics. Felton against Rondo. To Chandler. Quick feedback. Gets inside and slams it home.
I don't know how you defend this big guy. Has the package on the offensive end.
Pierce bringing it up. Allen jumper. Gets it to go. Long two-pointer.
Hey, you play defense like this, you deserve to lose. You deserve to get blown out, and that's what's happening here tonight.
And they call a foul. It's a reach-in against Felton. Hard drive and throws it down.
Hey, this is why this has turned into a blowout. Poor perimeter defense, get broken down off the dribble, no help, no basket protection, no chance of winning.
Breaks down the defense. To Pierce. Garnett. Stoudemire the rebound. To Stoudemire. Throws it back. To Allen. It's deflected, and they come up with it. Inside, and converts the layup.
That's a good play in transition. Push it, get to the rim, and finish. But it's just too little, too late.
And back outside. Pierce. Oh, he shoots it. Can't get it to go down. Sloppy pass. To Pierce. Fires again. Oh, touchdown. Good effort there on the putback from Kevin Garnett.
This is absolutely embarrassing. Come on, fellas. You're better than that.
In the paint. Can't get it to fall. Paul Pierce with the ball. Oh, nice pull-up jumper. And Amari Stoudemire with his 13th rebound. And there's a steal. To O'Neal. Pierce fires for three. Where's the defense?
It started from Jump Street. They made no defensive effort early, and they're not making any defensive effort late. That's why the score is what it is.
Rajon Rondo with it, taking it up. Terrific rejection. Garnett off the drive, up and in.
All game long, they've gotten great looks offensively, and it started with the penetration.
To Chandler. On a catch and shoot. Can't connect. Stoudemire fires for three from the corner.
This is awfully frustrating as an offensive team. You're getting extra possessions because of your hustle and your energy, but you can't finish the plays. Very, very frustrating.
It's inside for the finish.
See, that's their problem there defensively. They're allowing the ball to get deep in the paint and right at the basket. You cannot defend like that and win basketball games.
To Pierce. Careless ball handle. Turnover forced by Chandler. Felton. He shoots, knocks it down, and Amari Stoudemire with 8 points. To Pierce. into the paint for the layup and drops it in. To Stoudemire. He's blocked. Ball knocked loose, but it's out of bounds. So it'll be Knicks ball. Now time for tonight's Jordan Brand Player of the Game. Doc Rivers is making a few substitutions. Can't hold on to the ball. Comes up with a pretty steal. He reached in. Whistle blows. They got him. Doc Rivers has made a few substitutions here. And this contest is over as they lose to the Boston Celtics by a score of 79-39. Kevin Garnett with a double-double performance here tonight. And tune in again Saturday as the Knicks take on the Portland Trail Blazers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and see you next time from Boston.